welcome everybody to Buddha of Destiny Namaste's channel. Give me 1 minute. Alexa, power off. Sorry, it was playing music in the background. Hey, what's up, Mia Mia? I thought you went out to eat. Go get something to eat and stuff. What's up, Maria, and Lisa? Thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna be going live at 5 p.m. But I just came on right quick to read the Akashic records. So tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want. It's like we could have been so good together. We could have lived the dance forever. And now who's gonna dance with me? Please stay. Hmm. Yeah. That's my phone. Sorry. Thank you, Meow Meow. Meow Meow, I got the Maritas at 5 p.m. 5:55. 5:55. 5:55 means major change. Get your mindset right. Change can be seen as a negative thing, but with the right mindset and the right alignment to your goals, it's actually your angel's way of readjusting your life to fit your desires. Life will look different when you get what you want. It's funny, I chose to go live at 5:55 for the Marites. Yesterday I kept seeing 313, and I'm gonna tell y'all what that means. Kind of bothered me, but it says decide today. Make a choice to move forward. The decision you've been going back and forth about needs to be decided on. Your angels are saying that you already know the answer, but also that the non answer is controlling you. Quietly meditate on what you want your life to look like after this choice has been made. Visualize the freedom you feeling having made it. That's the Angel Numbers book, How to Understand the Messages Your Spirit Guides Are Sending You, from Mystic Makela. Record and reflect on your spiritual synthetics. My mom bought me this book, but yeah, I picked that book up whenever I see a number that stands out to me. I just read it. My mom's being so loud, talking to her mother. I hope y'all don't hear them screaming. I don't know what the heck they're talking about, but they're screaming. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Um, Let me put my other ninjas on this account then. Let me make sure the volume was down. I fell asleep at 11 p.m. with headphones in my ear to the monetized party we were supporting. All right, meow meow. Okay, mega meow meow to everybody. I appreciate Lifestyle Green for being here, and Maria through Sifton always supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The three components of our healing adventure. I'm gonna read. Our healing journey is divided into three main parts. The first phase is our sacred wounds as points of power in our relationship with ourselves. In this phase, we address the devastating problems of self abandonment and self rejection from the following significant points of view: awareness of self, self acceptance, appropriate action, and choice. Exploring this stage of the healing process, we find ways to stay with ourselves no matter what is happening in life and to be at peace even during trying times. Boy, I'm going through them right now. Finding the wounds that have made it virtually impossible to make contact with our innermost self is, in fact, the precise opening needed to enter into its depths. Next, we examine our sacred wounds as a pathway to peace in our relations with others. Thank you very much, Zanabel Tarka. Hello, hello, my friend. I'm doing good. I'm feeling fine today. Thank God. Um, just reading, you know, trying to clear my mind. Let me see if you have a run. You Oh wait, that's me on Meal's life. I'm looking at the. I'm looking to see if there's a range. I see all these people. I'm like, who are these people? Hey, Frugal Mama, what's up? How you doing? That's my idol right there, Frugal Mama. Frugal Mama, I hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful weekend. Staying blessed, staying safe. Everybody, please check out Frugal Mama at 7 a.m. She's working out every day. I think it's 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. Frugal Mama, can you please put in your new time? Well, put in your time because I used to get up at 5 a.m., but I've been sleeping in due to my health issues. I've been sleeping in because I've been having some nerve pain in my head. So I'm trying not to tell my mother about it, but you know. I don't like when people panic, and then also my head gaskets. She blew my head gaskets, so I can't see no doctor. But I'm going to a doctor. Actually on the 16th, the dental hygienist at Miami Dade. 212 stands out to me. 212. 212. Let's look up 212. There is power in truth. Oh, what is that? Oh shit. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Sorry. Thank you, Zanab Terika. I don't know why I couldn't give you a ring. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Let me give her a wrench. Let me pull it up on my phone. Well, actually on my computer. Give me 1 minute. I'm sorry, everybody. Alright. Here we go. Hey, Nate the Great. Namaste, sir. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, let's see. Hopefully there's no echo. Mom for boys, thank you very much for coming. Let me see. Nate for great. Okay, gave you a wrenchy. Mom for boys, gave you a wrenchy. Zanab Tarka, gave you a wrenchy. Yeah, I thought I saw you in Man Meow's live. So I gave you guys a wrenchy. Um, No problem, Nate. Hey, I'm biased. What's up? I hope you're having a beautiful, lovely day. Thank you so much for coming by. I truly appreciate it. 212 is standing out to me. That means honesty. There is power in truth. Your angels see you building a life, but they call upon you to get honest with yourself about why you are making these choices. Understanding your inner motivation is helpful in living your most blessed life. Through it can be uncomfortable to get honest. Spend time in nature today. gently thinking about a part of you that you tend to overlook or get distracted from. And that is funny because my friend told me Miss QT is in the building. That's her YT name. She told me to go outside and get fresh air to help clear my mind and everything. So that right there just tells me why that number was standing out. All right, so what I'm reading is basically healing through the Akashic records. Everybody, please type Buddha to drop your link. If you have an upcoming live, upcoming premiere, shorts, go ahead and feel free to drop them. Yes, unbiased. It is the fresh medicine. I used to be outside all the time in 2021 with Buddha. We used to basically go lay outside, lay in the grass, and just relax and everything. I'm looking for Mom for Boys link. Okay, so I could pin it. Alright, so everybody can link up with Mom for Boys. And I gave you guys wrenches because I'm gonna start reading, continue reading. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and supporting me. Hey, Miss Bev's Productions. She get hey Fluffy. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you didn't have a wrench. Ay, Dios mío. Dale, hombre, tú tienes un wrench. I said, my brother, you have a wrench. Um, all right. Blessings, blessings, Miss Bez Production. She has a wonderful channel. She feeds the children. She makes meals for them. So please do visit her channel and show her some support. And you could type Buddha to drop your link. If you have an upcoming live, you could drop it. Premiere short, you could drop it. Anything upcoming you could drop and I will pin it. If it's a short or video already out there that you want others to see, please let me know and I will pin it. Alright, let's continue. Exploring this stage of the healing process, we find ways to stay with ourselves no matter what is happening in life and to be at peace even during trying times. Finding the wounds that have made it virtually impossible to make contact with our innermost self is in fact the precise opening needed to entering into its depths. Next, we examine our sacred wounds as a pathway to peace and our relationships with others. This is a very exciting part of our journey. We are given the opportunity to find out how to move beyond resentment of others and into acceptance and forgiveness, and to examine what is required to seize negative judgments. The great challenge of disrupting limiting patterns follows. We are given the opportunity to discover the life cycle of patterns and transition from being enslaved by them to becoming free and empowered, and see that the difficulties that interrupt the connection between us are exactly what we will use as a path of peace in relationships. Hey, Miss B, Miss Key, what's up, Miss Key? What's up, meow meow? Miss B, there you go, you got Wrenchy. Finally, we enter into the region of our sacred wounds as a platform for transition, for transformation and transcendence. Having completed our work in the first two phases, we find ourselves more solid, stable, and better able to express our true self. But we are not through yet. We are infinite beings on an eternal quest. In spiritual work, There is always more, always a next level and a next step. In this stage of healing, in this stage of our healing work, we establish a conscious relationship with our internal structure through which we thrive in a renewed life, one lived beyond human wounds and scars. I will introduce to you the Ascension metrics, which provides a context through which you can experience transcendence into a more conscious fusion with the divine. The elements of the matrix and gratitude, grace, and generosity. Here we come to know how to activate each of these qualities in life and live as an ascending being. And we discover how to live in the world not as a victim of it, but as both active participant and inspired contributor. We will learn how to live our ordinary life from an extraordinary perspective. Prepare prepare for the journey. Hey, Georgia girl. Um, I am reading Healing Through the Akashic Records Using the Power of Your Sacred Wounds to Discover Your Soul's Perfection by Linda Howe. I put the book. Hey, thank you so much, Miss Bevs. Oh my God, I just saw that right now. Thank you so much. You are truly a blessing. I mean, wow.
I wake up every minute with a fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky.
Thank you so much, Miss Bevs. You are truly a blessing, and I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. You are a blessing. Without none of you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to run a channel. And I thank you, Joshua Gabriel, for taking the time out of your day to come here. And I thank all of you. Georgia Girl, I'm biased. Liz B. Journey, Miss Key Kitchen, which is not Key Kitchen anymore. She got awesome meditation. You also check out her channel. Miss Bez Production has awesome cooking recipes, meals, everything. Y'all should go over there and please check it out. Biased, beautiful, wonderful channel. Very come here, Destiny, bang. She's peeking in. Um, she has a beautiful channel, very crafty, working, everything. She has mindset correct. And Joshua is a wonderful channel. He does artwork, and I can relate to that because yes, I do draw. But since I got hit by the 18 wheeler, I have difficulty holding a pencil or anything with my right side because I lost the right side of my motor skills. But I'm working on them and improving it and trying to get it back. And I do like draw and everything. So, okay, prepare for the journey. To support you in this three-stage process, I would like to make some suggestions for ways to approach the work. Feel free to accept those that are helpful for you and don't worry about the rest. Now, each of you that are going through anything in your life, this probably could help you. So please do listen like you guys are. I thank you. I appreciate you. You might want to start by reading quickly through all three sections, part 2, 3, and 4, and letting yourself get used to the flow of the work before doing any other exercises. Some sections may be very engaging for you right now, others not so much. This is natural. So let your intuition about this be your guide. You may wish to dedicate a special notebook and pen to sharing what arises as you work in your records. In each of three sections, I introduce ideas and discuss possibilities for applying them in your life, and I will present tried and true questions for reflection to take into your Akashic records. Feel free to work with them at your own pace and follow where they lead. Experiment, experiment, experiment to see how to best interact with them for your own growth. You will begin by learning to access your records using the pathway prayer to access the heart of the Akashic records. If you are already familiar with this, it will be a good review. If you are new to the work, this is the basic instruction required to open your Akashic records and begin working in them. For more detailed presentation of how to do this, you might wish to explore my book, How to Read the Akashic Records. You guys remember I read that? It's a orange fiery book. It is on my page. You can see that in the playlist, How to Read the Akashic Records. Some people enjoy gaining a deeper understanding of the method, but it is not essential to do so. Before using the pathway prayer for these purposes, the instruction here will be enough to get you started. Before you commence working in the records, I suggest you take a few minutes to reflect upon those difficulties that have been with you as long as you can remember. Turn your attention to those issues that just do not seem to budge, ones you have been at for at chiseling away at for perhaps the last 10, 20, or even 30 years. Another approach is to go straight to the throne as places to reflect upon the most painful experiences of ways you of being you have been enduring. Those that cause such intense discomfort that you usually refuse to even let yourself think about them. I understand that neither of these exercises is easy. We all have had ample practice attempting to escape our wounds and and relatively little experience facing them directly, but you can do it. Knowing help is coming, the solace, perspective, and wisdom you will find in your Akashic records. Trust me, I have traveled this road to spiritual healing many, many times before you, and I have written this book as a way to leave the lights on for you to guide you on your own way. Now, I have been through my own spiritual healing many, many times before, but I've never written a book because I never found myself to sit down and write a book. I know how hard it is to live with hurt feelings and the scar tissue that has built up around them. I know how difficult it is to be held hostage to old patterns of interacting with others. I know how demoralizing it is to keep trying and trying to change, but to fail again and again. And I know what it is like to use your shortcomings against yourself. It is because I have suffered these experiences too and have been relieved of them that I am sharing this method with you. Believe me, your efforts will bring tremendous liberation. An invitation. Now I would like to extend to you a formal invitation to begin this three-stage journey of liberation. Wherever you are on your path, come along. I will be with you every step of the way. I will fully explain everything you need to understand as you move through a progressing of healing concepts and methods that will absolutely transform your life. This is an invitation to become free, to know the truth about your innermost self and to express it in the world. It's an invitation to surrender to the divine and into the joy of living. I invite you to open your mind, soften your heart, and align with your will so the light of Akasha can move to you through you and into the world around you. Wherever you now find yourself, know that your next level of possibility, your next dimension of wholeness, wellness, and aliveness is in front of you. Spiritual healing is in within your reach. Part 1, the fundamentals. Hey, Maria Alves. Give me, yeah, amen. I'm biased. Amen, amen, amen. I feel like when I'm reading this book, I honestly feel like this is me talking to myself and I'm reading my own words and my own writings. It is like so funny how I can relate to Linda Howe. You could see in my playlist the first book that she talks about, the Akashic Records. I did go through it and I did tell you guys step by step the meditation pathway prayer. So it is in there, and this here is healing through the Akashic Records. An introduction to the Akashic Records, Chapter 1. The Akashic Records are a healing realm made up of Akasha, the primary substance. This substance is light, the essential life force as it exists before our thoughts and feelings step into manipulate it. It is both a presence and a healing force. Non intrusive by nature, the Akashic records never impose themselves upon us. They never interfere with our choices, even under the most desperate of circumstances. They do not compromise human dignity. Instead, the energy of the records responds to our desire for assistance, to the cry of our hearts when we are in pain. When we are open to the energy of the Akasha, even just a little, it moves toward us to meet our needs. It approaches at a pace we can manage, one that supports us and is not frightening. At its most basic, our task when working with the records is to become aligned with ourselves. Hey, MVP News TV. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I will give you a wrenchy. Give me one moment. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's your wrenchy to drop any upcoming live, any upcoming premieres, shorts, anybody. I will go ahead and pin it. Please drop it and I will pin it. Let me go ahead and play the super chat for you. I'm sorry, everybody. Give me one moment.
I wake up every minute with a fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Please, thank you for staying. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I truly appreciate that. Thank you, Fluffy, for still being here, sir. I appreciate it. Instead, the energy of the records respond to our desire for assistance. Let me just reread this. I'm sorry. I lost my spot. Okay, I found it. Okay, it is not frightening when we experience when we become awakened or we become enlightened. Okay, it's in every Bible. It's tells us he turns my darkness into light. We are all light beings. We are all one. And as you see, my banner says Namaste. That is, I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, light, peace, and joy. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. And that is to everybody. Okay? So let's continue reading. At its most basic, our task when working with the records is to become aligned with ourselves. Once we are centered, we can direct our attention to the light and let it do the work. Thank you, MVP News TV 8. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. I hope you're having a blessed day. A superior intelligence. One of my assumptions we make in this work is that the light of the Akasha is an intelligence superior to our own. It is infinite knowledge and wisdom. It is the light of the mind of God, moving through the heart of the energy body of God. And because it is greater intelligence, we do not have to tell in what to do. We trust that it operates on our behalf and for our own good. As I have observed repeatedly through years of teaching and my own experience, the more we experiment with the light, the more positive results we see, and the better we are able to trust the actions of the light. The more we trust, the more light we can allow. The more we allow, the more frequently and quickly the light moves on our behalf. Hey, Georgia girl, thank you very much. Please drop your upcoming live. I know you have an upcoming live, so please drop it so I know. Spiritual healing through the Akashic records. Spiritual healing can be defined generally as healing from the point of view of the soul. Let's take a look at the qualities and dynamics of the spiritual healing process that are specific to the Akashic records. An atmosphere of transformation. The principles governing the records establish and maintain an encouraging atmosphere for transformation. There is a predictable, progressive pattern to the flow of Akashic energy that operates at energy level, and there are energy dynamics at work in our relationship with the Akasha that facilitate change. An infinite spiritual resource, the Akashic records are a dimension of consciousness that contains the vibrational record of every soul and its journey. There are two components to each individual set of records, the fixed and the involving. The fixed aspect is the essential pattern of your soul, which can be understood as the DNA of who you are at the level of your soul. More importantly, this is the soul level truth about you, who you truly are in your human journey through time and space. The second part of your set of records is the lifetime you experience as you become aware of the essence of yourself. Here you find the ever evolving catalog of the human experiences you have had, are having, and will continue to have as you move toward awakening. Yes. Amen, unbiased. We are allowers of healing. When we work within the Akashic records, we are allowers of healing. As we align with ourselves and our truth, the light does the work. We do not send energy to our records or receive energy for them from them. In the records, we recognize that the light within us is within everyone and everything. So there is no reason to send or receive. Our challenge is to allow the light to move through us. We do this by cleaning house, make more inner space. It's like feng shui. Okay, it's like feng shui. Cleaning the house, moving things around. Move your bed, move your desk, move your table, rearrange it. Do feng shui around. Move the energy, get the energy moving around the atmosphere. So that way you feel a little better and that way you have clearer thoughts. I've done it and I've actually felt better and everything. And when you are making more inner space so that what is already present can be revealed, it's a great feeling. We take stock of our own makeup and let go of anything that interferes with our ability to experience our own goodness. As we engage in this process, we free up our within, our interior for the ever present light to expand. The light sports our house cleaning, corrects any imbalances we may have, and quickens our ability to be happy and joyful. Judge not, fear not, resist not. Some environments are more conducive to such a healing experience than others. The atmosphere within the Akashic records is highly supportive of transformation, and this is because of the essential principles that govern the records. Judge not, fear not, and resist not are the absolutes of the Akasha. In combination, these principles produce a culture of honor, kindness, and respect, providing us with an opportunity to know our own souls and whole, complete, and good. As we gain this knowledge, we transform, we shift from being judgmental, fearful, and resistant to becoming accepting, allowing, and embracing. When we examine our difficulties from within the Akashic domain and its governing principles, we see our problems as they truly are. As many of us have learned, once revealed, the truth sets us free. The influence of the judge not principle establishes a neutral space where it is easier for us to be honest. In an environment free of judgment, there is no threat of criticism, free of the potential from judgment and the pressure it creates. We can simply observe and report what we see. Events and situations are no longer perceived as indictments or evidence of our failures. There are simply events and situations in such a space. It is safe to take a good look at what we have done or have not done and know that the records offer no support for using anything against ourselves. Amen, unbiased. Adding fear not to mix amplifies the benevolent climate of the Akasha. Here we meet the kindness, respect, and high regard that are ever present for us. Bullying, shame, harassment, and ridicule dissolve in such an atmosphere. Judge not and fear not. Our twin principles: if there is no active negative judgment, there is no reason to be afraid. While this comes as a great relief, it can take some getting used to. We are initially unaccustomed to the absence of judgment and fear. Regular exposure to this climate enables us to adjust to the freedom inherent in it, and over time we find that we no longer have to hide or protect ourselves from what is going on within us and around us. Resist not is the force that enables us to allow, let go, and then move on. If we are blocking or pushing away some aspect of ourselves or our experience, hey, Miss Queen, thank you so much for coming. Paradoxically, it gets wedged into us, and we find ourselves barricaded behind the very thing we do not want. On the other hand, in an atmosphere where there is no harsh judgment and hence no fear, it is unnecessary to wall ourselves off from our experience. We can simply let go and let life flow. When we can adjust ourselves to the natural movement of the life force within and around us, relax into it in the presence of resist not energy, we lose our attachment to being stuck. We realize it is safe for us to evolve. When we are aware of these energetic forces operating with the realm of Akashic records, we can sense their great potential to assist us into our transformation because the active principles of judge not, fear not, and resist not are always at work. Spiritual healing through the Akashic records allows us to enter into a very safe space in consciousness, and what is no longer appropriate for us dissolves. Anybody upcoming live premiere, please drop it down below in the chat and I will go ahead and pin it. Any upcoming live premieres, shorts, videos. The next let me see, did Georgia Girl drop her, hold on. Georgia Girl, she didn't drop it. Okay. Alright, next pin. Alright. Sun Kiss. I'm pinning you right now. There we go. Alright, the formed word. Understand that in the Akashic records, energy moves on the formed word, spoken, written, or thought. That is true. That is true outside of the records. As well, words always. Hold on. Healing through the Akashic records, using the power of your sacred wounds to discover your soul's perfection by Linda Howe. I don't know if y'all see the book on the thumbnail. Sorry, somebody asked me the name of the book, so I just shared that with them real quick. Alright, so let me drink some water. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, blessed day and staying safe out there. Miss Queen, is my friend Swoop live? All right. So the formed word. Let me see. Oh, it's on the. Yeah, but I told my friend because she may not see the thumbnail. I know sometimes it doesn't show. Um. All right. The formed word. All right. The formed word. Understand that in the Akashic records, energy moves on the formed word, spoken, written, or thought. This is true. Outside of the records as well, words always carry great energetic power, but the energy is intensified within them. The movement of energy becomes even more potent within the records because of both the clarified environment in which an individual forms words as well as the level of attention that she or he pays to their formation. As we speak the truth about any given situation, the energy of that situation shifts and loosens. Whatever we speak about transforms its energy, moves and becomes unstuck, and problems begin to resolve themselves simply by describing any given circumstance, even if we do not fully understand it. Frozen energy patterns begin to thaw. The, the tectonic plates of the life force unheld. Let me see. Yeah, the tectonic plates, tectonic plates of the life force once held rigidly in place, let go, and we come to discover our right relationship within our life, ourselves, and others. Then we can simply let life be, relieved of any torment surrounding past difficulties. Thank you, Maria Maria. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The journey to peace. Okay, Miss Queen, drive safe. Our tantalizing possibility the Akashic Records offer is peace. After we work for some time in the records, this quality of tranquility moves into the deepest part of who we are and it stays. We become less likely to take things personally. The floor of our being becomes imbued with peace, and though turbulence many continue to occur, we move in the direction of a more peaceful, less agitated life. This is not resignation or putting up with harmful conditions, such as making peace with a bad situation. I am speaking of a higher level peace that transcends daily circumstances. We might not get the results we think we need. We might not find the person we believe we must meet to be fulfilled. We might not get the job we feel we require to be happy. We may not attain the level of health we desire. That's true. We may not attain the level of health we desire or the financial situation we believe we need to attain to feel secure. Money comes and goes. I'll just say that. When it comes to spiritual healing and this quality of peace, we are considering the possibility of being at peace whether things go our way or not. It is easy to feel a sense of peace when we get what we want, but the challenge is to feel at ease either way when we engage in the Akashic records and enjoy the atmosphere of kindness and respect. We find their peace becomes progressively easier to achieve. Working with the light grid. Within the culture of the Akashic Records, we find a supportive environment in which we can better see what is happening and make ourselves available for transformation. Here we have access to and make contact with the light grid that holds and defines who we are. Surrounding every person is a pattern, points of light. Each of these points is connected to one another in a resonating relationship based on the emanating frequencies. The light grid is an unseen energy that holds us together. The energetic patterns contain who we are. Each of us is the physical manifestation of this unique configuration of points of light. Yup, it does come and go fast. As simple as that, our light grid is immediately but not directly accessible in the records. We influence it through our humanness, both within and outside of the records, through engaging within our feelings, thoughts, and physical experiences. We transform our corresponding light grid. Clusters of point of light connect to parts of our human constitution, our bodies, emotions, and thoughts. The human vehicle is the domain through which we can directly encounter the divine, and the light grid is a conduit for expanded awareness of the divine, addressing our worldly concerns, health, happiness, family, friends, all the various facets of life is the way to interface effectively within the grid. As I mentioned before, when we interact with the records, we put our experience into words. As we speak, write, or think these words, we affect the light grid. As we identify and describe the truth, we change the grid, altering it to adequately represent the current reality. Old fossiled patterns begin to undo themselves. New constellations of the grid assemble and find their rightful place within the whole of our energy system. What is happening is an adjustment to the pattern at the level of the pattern itself. The reassembled grid supports us as we interact with this new, more appropriate pattern and have a chance to grow into it. It's similar to altering a pattern for a garment at a one time in your life. The pattern may have fit perfectly. Then, as life progresses, as you may notice, it tugs or shafts, even causing you discomfort. When you are in the records, places where the pattern still fits and the places where it no longer does are easier to identify, and as you address the situations causing an awkward fit, and you can alter the pattern accordingly. The words you use in the record serve to describe the alterations you need, and the pattern of the light grid is then perfectly customized to your specific needs. It becomes much easier for you to change your thoughts, feelings, and behavior than ever before. Change is no longer a struggle. The natural process of healing through the Akashic records begins with the transformation of the light grid. Patterns holding us in place, acting as energetic containers, parameters for our human expression. Telling the truth about our experience changes the configuration as the pattern is altered to reflect our current consciousness, we respond and can change the way we operate. Three stages of healing. Jorge! Magandang umaga po! It's very early. What chapter is this? The chapter is the three stages of healing. I think this is chapter one, but this is the three stages of healing, and then after that, it goes into the story of what is happening, and then it goes into causes and conditions, soul truth, and then it goes into chapter two, which I will stop because I know Georgia girl, you're going live at what time? Anybody going live, please drop your live and let me know in the chat what time, cause it's 3:01 and I don't want to read, a lot too much because I want to respect others and support them too. So thank you very much, Georgia girl. You know that I struggle kind of with my own. They say I have a speech impairment, so I practice by reading. Three stages of healing. Judge Girl, I'm biased, Miss Queen. Miss Queen, think your live is tonight. Georgia Girl is at 5:30. Oh wow, I'm at 5:55. Okay. I'm biased. What time do you go live? I know she went live earlier. She goes live earlier, like earlier time. I'm still looking, but I'm gonna read on the three stages of healing. As you progress on your journey of spiritual healing, you will notice that there is a predictable sequence to the flow of Akashic energy at each of development. There are three distinct stages of healing within the records: the story, causes and conditions, and the soul truth. 3:30, 3:30 Central Time. Uh, it's 3:03 p.m. here. I'm Eastern. I don't know Central Time. Um, uh, okay, I think that's soon. I'm biased. If your live is soon, sounds like when I go into the ethereal realm. Yeah, the story of what is happening. The first level of healing requires discerning the story of what is happening. This is the ordinary story of what is taking place for us here and how. Something challenging at work, a sudden bout of the flu, an unexpected bonus that opens up new possibilities, disappointment in a friend's behavior. Tell me about it. A new romance. These are the stories of our everyday human life. The Akashic records contain the story of who we are through time and space. Within this system, the story of what is happening to us, around us, and through us now is very important. The more specifically we can describe our circumstances, the better, as healing involves the specific, not the general. Begin by describing in detail what has happened or is happening to you and what the experience is like. Identify your role in the matter and how you are affected. Causes and conditions. Causes and conditions make up the second stage of healing within the Akashic records. Here we work at the level of knowledge and understanding. We explore our beliefs about our situation. We examine our thoughts about these circumstances. At this level, we seek to understand what has caused any difficulty within the records. We find that what we are experiencing is anchored in either something that from this lifetime or from another. It doesn't matter which. At this level, we can make sense of our problems. Here we can see environmental factors, past life influences, and ancestral patterns contributing to a particular dilemma. This is an especially fascinating stage of the healing process, often rich with ideas, insights, and comparison. It is important to mind this stage for resolution. When the mind attains some sense of understanding it, usually then reflexes, freeing us to move beyond the known to where the most potent level of healing resides, the soul truth. Thank you so much, Georgia girl. Thank you.
I wake up every minute with a fever dreams. I push the mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky.
Thank you so much, Georgia girl. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. You are the best. Everybody, please grab up Georgia girl. Georgia girl, drop your live. I keep telling you, drop your live. Please drop your live so I can pin it. The next one I'm gonna read is Soul Truth. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go to Georgia girl's channel and get her upcoming live so everybody can please hit the thumbs up, share it out. Let me see if she has it set. Yeah, she does. Okay, Testimony Tuesday. Okay, yeah, 5:30. Oh, I wish you were like now because at 5:55 I have to be somewhere. All right, Georgia girl. If you can't change the time, I will always be there. I will have you on my phones, just like I have Tanya D on one of my cell phones. She is doing a dash tour of Alabama, Birmingham. Why you ain't silly method? Okay, it says dash tour Birmingham. That's what it is. Dash tour Birmingham. She's a great person. Alright, let me see. Every woman wellness channel. Okay, I dropped her. I hope everybody went to Sunkiss. Alright, let me pin Georgia Girls live. Let me pin hers. Unbiased, drop yours. So truth, the third stage of healing is the most. Well, let me go to unbiased. Hold on. Cause she might be doing something. Uh, oh, here we go. Oh, okay. So you're at 4:30. All right, cool. Oh, wow. Look at that. In the hoop earrings and pendant set for mom. Oh, wow. That is awesome. Do you have an embroidery machine or thinking about getting one? No, I don't know what an embroidery machine is. Namaste. All right, so her live is at 4:30. Georgia Girl is at 5:30. So it's 3:10. All right. So please go over to Georgia Girl, hit the thumbs up, share it out, let your light shine by sharing the stream out, and please respect one another. We all light beings here. We all are full of love, light, peace, and joy. So please do go over, hit the thumbs up, share the stream out if you can. I would greatly appreciate it, and that's unbiased. I will pin her in a few. The third stage of healing is the most remarkable but also the most difficult to fathom. This is the level of the soul, and here we find the bottom line, the soul level truth about ourselves. This is the truth of our perfection, our wholeness, and our wellness. Here is the opportunity to soar above the story, above causes and conditions, and know ourselves as we are in the light of truth. From this altitude, we can recognize all the dimensions and components of who we are as the elements of our infinite and loving soul. The essence of who we are now and who we have been through time reveals itself at this level. When we observe ourselves and our difficulties from this perspective, we may be startled to find ourselves in the midst of powerful and heartfelt, loving experience. Healing is underway as we move through these three levels within the records: the story, the causes and conditions, and the soul truth. Herein lies the solution. Now that we are acquainted with the atmosphere of the records, the possibilities for healing, and the progression of spiritual healing, it is time to clarify the nature of wounds, our access point to healing. Chapter 2, Sacred Wounds. Chapter 2, Sacred Wounds. I pinned on bias. She's at 4:30. Miss Queen, if you're still in the live, wait, I thought let me share out Georgia Girl. Thought I did. Ah, hold on. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm sorry. I thought this was already open. Cause I have it already pinned, like copied and paste on my clipboard, so I don't have to like keep writing it and everything, keep forgetting. And I want to make sure you guys have a proper, share out. People like see the actual reading that I'm saying. Let your light shine, and I might touch somebody. I'll also tag Georgia Girl, Every Woman Boutique, Georgia Girl, Every Woman Boutique. Please do check that out. She is live in 2 hours at 5:30 p.m. It's Testimony Tuesday. Testimony Tuesday. Anybody has testimony, she wants you on the panel. Uh, Unbiased goes live in 75 minutes at 4:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. Let's see who else is live actually. We got Lifestyle Green who's live. Don't. Okay, we got Gamer Bro that's live. I'm trying. Well, there's a lot of people live. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I know all these people. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave chapter 2 for next time. Yeah. And let's go rate somebody. I'm trying to see who. This one, Tanya D. She really needs people over there, people to support her, people to watch her content. I'm always in there. OG Brown Brown is there, and I think she ended. Yeah, she ended. I was gonna. Let me see if her husband's alive. I was gonna rate them. I don't like it's when you go on YouTube, it tells you okay they're live, but they're not. Rob has an upcoming premiere at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. If we could please go over there, give him a thumbs up, please. It's Rob Albanks. Rob Albanks. We could let our light shine by going over there and sharing the stream out. I would greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I don't even know what today is. What's today? It's Tuesday. Yeah, look, Testimony Tuesday. It is 3:17. I'm trying to see because I have so many people. Um, I don't want to miss, anybody. Oh wait, what is this? 9 hours going. I thought Swoop was live. Where's Swoop? I thought Swoop goes live on Tuesdays, Queen. Let me see if Gamer Bros live. Yeah, he's live. He's at the laundromat. There's only one person watching him. That's what it says. Okay, raid. All right, everybody, let's go raid him and let's make his day happy. Let's make him smile. Please raid him. No one shows him any love. So let's go over there. Everybody, please go over there. Maria, Maria, if you hear me, I know you're working. Please, let's go over there. Georgia girl, I know if you're still here, please go over there. I'm biased if you're still here. Please, let's all go over there and I will read chapter 2, Sacred Wounds, tomorrow. Miss Queen, I got you written down. And I'm going to close out with a prayer. The light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, the presence of God watches over me, the mind of God guides me, the life of God flows through me, the laws of God direct me, the power of God abides within me, the joy of God uplifts me, the strength of God renews me, the beauty of God inspires me. Wherever I am, God is. Dictora lifestyle green yum yum. I am ending. Please take some time now. And we're going over to Gamer Bro. Um, People hardly show him love, so I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna read chapter 2 tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I will be at all of your lives. Next is Unbiased. Then we got Georgia Girl at 5:30. Then we got Rob Albanks premiere at 9 p.m. We got Dictora Lifestyle Green, who's live right now, running on my phone over there in the background. Um, Other than that, we got Game Bro right now. We should go raid him. Namaste. Thank you very much for your time today. Thank you very much for your time. And I hope You all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Namaste.